What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? It is TheeRealDuke, and I'm coming to you with episode number 2 of my Banished Let's Play series. Here we are in Dukesburg. And last episode, we were working on ways to make sure that we made it through our first winter. And as you see, we are in late winter. We have firewood and food left. Our health is pretty solid of our average citizen. So it looks like we're going to make it. Should be early spring, and there it is. As I say it, things are turning green, looking pretty nice. So we're doing well so far. Next things, you can see over here, we have amount of stored tools, and we have amount of stored clothes at very low rates. Now, herbs we're going to get to shortly. We're going to want some stone and some iron also, but we have ways to make that happen. Those aren't pressing immediate concerns. So if we're going to make it through, we are going to need more than 0 to 3 tools. So we can only, have people do so many things until, their tools run out, and then basically they're left to scavenge slowly for things in the woods. So, because we don't want that, we've started construction on the blacksmith. So we can't wait for this to get done. I'm going to increase the speed here to 2. So this is happening, and we're waiting for some more stone. So I have some villagers should be out gathering some stone. Should be. Let's see. So if we zoom in here, you can see there's like a axe and pickaxe icon over these stone. There's a dude right there. Huberty. Anyway, some cool names in this game. Some weird names too, but some cool names. So he is working on that over there. Let's resume. So he's actually going to be able to, because we have a stockpile here, he's going to be able to take stuff from here and just drop it in the stockpile. And so he's not going to have a great distance to go for that to start ticking up, which is good because that's more efficient. That's what we want. Eventually in the game, for items that we are currently storing in this storage barn, we can develop a marketplace, and the marketplace has traders, I think is what they're called. I don't remember. There's so many different professions here. Let's see. Vendors. Sorry. Excuse me. Vendors. So the vendors are going to work there, and they're basically going to be runners, which is really cool. That has the potential to pull up my Steam menu real quick. That has the potential to really increase efficiency, because people will have basically a marketplace in the center of a bunch of houses, and instead of having to go to stockpiles or wherever storage barns are, the runners or vendors in the marketplace, which I'm circling with the mouse here because maybe this will be a good place. Maybe a good place will be over here. I'm not sure. But basically, they'll do all the work of gathering the materials to a central location so that the people gathering those materials in the first place can actually stay focused on doing that. So that's going to become an important tool for us pretty soon, too. Pretty soon. I think it should come pretty soon. I mean, there's lots of different ways to play it, lots of different play styles for people for it to be the most fun. So, for it to be more fun. So now we're just waiting for this to be built, and I have a wooden house over here. We're gonna throw that up as soon as we're done working here. We got some stone trickling in. I just have this pause to make sure that all my workers stay focused on it. Focused on what I want them to stay focused on. So here we have another house and another 2 houses, and those are just to kind of give, just to kind of shorten the travel time between work and home for some people. Maybe some people that actually live in these houses will work in these things, and then they will have less distance to travel. So we are running out of tools, down to a single tool here. We have a solid amount of food. I'd like to see a little bit more food than that. But we are only in the spring, so let's give it some time. What are we doing here? Let's check what we did last time. So you can actually click on this. It says show our high production statistics at this location. So check out previous season, and this is a lot of food. This is a lot of food, and then this is what we're collecting in the current season. So we have ways to go. So there will be more food. We'll be all right. We will be all right. But the next thing I want to do out here is build a hunting lodge. Hunting lodge, yeah. So from the hunting lodge, we'll be able to get venison, which is deer meat, in case you don't know what venison is. And we'll be able to get leather, too. And then once we start getting leather in, we're going to put a tailor right here. Right there. So, blacksmith is completed. Let's assign one person, anybody, to the blacksmith. I'm going to decrease this tool limit to 25. 0, it's at the limit. Set it to 25. Boom. So they will get to work. Hopefully. Where are they at? Picking up resources. What? That's alright. So, yeah, this tool limit should not be at 20. There we go. What's this? It hasn't been reached. Obviously, we don't have 25 tools. There we go. Just took a second to update. No big deal. So that is good. That's going. We're going to have some, if I can bring this back up, we're going to have some tools trickling in, which is solid. And then we are going to next need to focus on amount of stored clothes, which is at 0. Now for that, we are going to need the hunting cabin. So what I want to do is, I want to pretend like I'm going to place a, sorry, wrong thing here, food, hunting cabin. Pretend like I'm going to place this. Let's see how far out we need to go. So I just, you know, it's okay if it overlaps in this area. I just want to have it next to another forestry station, so we're going to just kind of plop it way out here. Just going to turn a little bit here so I get a better angle. There we go. So I think it needs to be right there. That's where we need to be in line. This is a bit painful. It's painful for me. And we'll go there. Awesome. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to pause it real quick. And then I will actually just have them throw a stockpile right next to it. Which would be awesome. Okay, so some of the laborers are going to come down and start clearing that out. Hopefully they'll get to clearing this too, and then we'll be able to run this road right up. So they are working on that. That's good. We appear to have reached our fuel limit. Let's pull this back up. Stats window. What we're actually, I'm going to increase this to 300 for right now. That should be plenty. The blacksmith needs tools, obviously. So that's going to greatly slow production until we get some more tools. But that's alright, because they're coming. They are coming. Yeah, I think I could have probably waited on the Forester Lodge. We could have maybe put that up later. We don't have a great shortage of logs, and people can clear logs without there needing to be a Forester Lodge. So maybe next time we start off, we hold off on that, which probably saves some tools and allow us to focus on other things like getting the blacksmith up sooner. More soonerly. Faster. So we got 2 people that don't have tools. Bummer. Come on, blacksmith. Come on. Educated, yeah. Okay, so we have, you can see here, some stone building up, which is nice. Storage barns. We stocked up on some tools, so we're good. Heading into late autumn, we are chopping away on some firewood. Our food stores are getting low, which is going to be problematic heading into the winter. We have maximum number of people on this. They were pulling in some good numbers last time. They seem to be pulling in good numbers now, but we are dropping down. We don't have a huge increase in people either. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that. We have no previous season for the hunting cabin. I just added another person there. Here's a stockpile next to it. I have a storage barn that is just kind of being cool and relaxing out here and not getting built. Not 100% sure what people are doing. Gathering food. Why would you be doing that, I wonder? Why in the world? Anyway, so we're waiting for that storage barn to happen. Headed into early winter with 76 food. People are going to be biting the dust here. There's pretty much no way. No two ways about it. Let's see how it plays out, though. Keep an eye out. Keep your fingers crossed. So, here we are in the dead of winter. It's raining, though, so that's good. It's not too cold. That's helping us. I mean, it is still cold. We have no extra clothes for the people because for some reason this refuses to be built. So what I've done is paused all the building on all other things. This is paused. Storage barn's okay, because if you check out the food, somehow the food, I mean, obviously I know how, but the food got from here to this storage barn, so people do have some food. We were up about 350 beginning of winter, so I think we'll be okay food-wise. I just kind of tried to pull people away from that so they could get working on this, and there's still nobody working around. I changed up in here. Who was doing what? We have 7 laborers. You know, just kind of going around clearing stuff out, bringing in things like iron and stone. So you don't have a quarry or a mine yet. And for some reason, nobody's building the tailor. Nobody's building the tailor, so let's keep an eye out. So, we made it through winter number 2 with 74 food. That is cutting it close. Ouch. Ouch. So, one of the reasons I'm going to attribute, and you can see the tailor is rapidly completing here. Logs and stone, which we are in need of, are readily available, as is iron. All my available builders are on that. Now that it's warming up, we will get some clothing going. But the food, a lot of time was wasted with the food gathering because, you know, even though, okay, 360 venison were gotten from the hunting cabin, that's not the maximum the hunting cabin can actually produce. And I think this is where we're actually going to end this episode. I got to drive this point home for you, okay? It takes them a considerable amount, a meaningful amount of time to travel from here down this road to the storage barn as a percentage of their total time working. So they may spend, let's say, 10 minutes, just as an example number. Let's say they'll spend 10 minutes gathering. They will then have to put that food someplace, and to put it someplace, they have to walk all the way over here, which will take 2 minutes out of that 10 minutes. Now, that doesn't sound like a whole lot of time necessarily, but that's like 20% of their time. 20% of their time is walking to here, and then they got to walk back, which is another 20% of their time, let's say. So nearly half of their time is spent walking and transferring goods. That's kind of ridiculous. So that was why I was trying to get this done. So if they spend less time walking, and there's an important point, if they spend less time walking to deliver the food to this food barn, to the storage barn over here, they'll spend more time out hunting and gathering more food. And so our food numbers will go up even more. Now they're going up, we'll be okay. Moving forward, we'll be all right. It's going to be all right. But, you know, that's kind of an important point, is proximity to things. So keep that in mind when you are laying your city out. There's this long stretch here, which is a little bit annoying, but for the sake of preserving the forest, for the herbalist, which is coming up soon, it's something that we need to do. We may put another gatherer hut and an herbalist out here, and we'll talk about those next time. So that is it for this episode. I want to thank you dudes as I hire a tailor. I want to thank you dudes so much for watching. I do truly appreciate every single like, comment, and sub. Check out my YouTube channel for other Let's Plays and gaming vids, and most importantly, I do appreciate your view. Thank you so much. I do truly, truly appreciate every single view. Thank you so much for watching. It's TheeRealDuke, and I'm out.